Have you ever had something ripped away from you so fast that you didn't even get time to ask why? One moment you're thinking, I'm finally good, I'm finally safe. And the next moment, life flips the switch. This story is about that moment. High up in the Rocky Mountains, there was an old, forgotten church. Not the kind with crowds and music. This one had been quiet for decades. Weathered stone walls, cracked steps, and hanging above the entrance was a massive iron bell. The bell hadn't rung in years. People assumed it never would again. Inside that bell lived a tiny mountain sparrow. She had found her way there after a long, stormy night. The inside of the bell was dry, warm, and hidden from predators. To her, it felt like hitting the jackpot. So she got to work, twig by twig, feather by feather. She built herself a nest and thought, this is it. This is my place. Every morning she chirped into the cold mountain air. Every afternoon she rested watching clouds drift by. Life felt steady, predictable, safe. And honestly, she started believing nothing would ever change. But here's the thing about life, it doesn't care what we believe. One early morning, boots crunched across the gravel below. The church caretakers had returned after years away. They wanted to bring the town back together just once and decided to ring the bell. The sparrow had no warning, no sign, no time to prepare. Then, bam! The bell exploded with sound. The metal shook like an earthquake. The nest snapped apart, twigs flew, feathers scattered. In pure panic, the sparrow shot out into the open air, her home, gone in seconds. She circled the church, heart racing, thinking, what just happened? She had done everything right. She worked hard. She stayed quiet. She followed the rules. So why her? With heavy wings, she flew away. The days that followed were rough. She drifted from place to place. Cold branches, crowded trees, loud forests. Nothing felt right. Nothing felt safe. She was tired, hungry, broken. There were moments she wanted to stop flying altogether. But something deep inside her kept whispering, don't quit, just keep moving. So she did. One late afternoon, while chasing the sound of flowing water, she stumbled into a hidden valley. Sunlight spilled through tall trees. Wild berries grew everywhere. A clear stream ran through the center, calm and steady. The branches here were strong, wide, protected. She froze mid-air. This place wasn't just good, it was perfect. With new energy, she started again. This time she chose stronger sticks, built deeper support, took her time. The nest she created was bigger, sturdier, and safer than the first one ever was. As she sat inside it, listening to the water and feeling the breeze, something clicked. If the bell had never rung, she would have stayed stuck in that dark, narrow space forever. She never would have known this place existed. What she thought was the worst day of her life turned out to be the push she needed. And that's the lesson. We all build nests. A job, a relationship, a routine, a version of life that feels comfortable. And when it gets shaken, when it falls apart, we think it's game over. But sometimes, that shake isn't punishment. It's redirection. The thing that breaks your comfort zone might be the exact thing that sets you free. So if your world feels like it's falling apart right now, don't give up. Don't stop flying. Your next chapter might be better than anything you've ever known. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button for more stories that lift you up. See you next time.